Well, good evening, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to continue on with my Subnautica adventure. Yesterday we made some significant storyline progress, I believe, in the 3 hours that we were streaming. We managed to explore the lava fields, and now we've moved on, and I need to see about trying to find a fungal sample, which I have a good idea where it is now. I went back and reviewed some of my previous footage because it seemed familiar, and while I was doing that, I didn't see me specifically collect any based on there's a mushroom forest type biome, not the deeper glowing mushrooms, but there's more like a foresty thing, and I was calling it the fungus forest, fungal, and I think that the fungal sample might come from those trees. When I was checking my stream, I noticed that they are highlightable, but I don't remember if I didn't see the scan on them. We're gonna check the PDA data while we're here, and then we're gonna see about going and checking that out. There's actually a gateway to the fungal forest right here in this big alien facility. So this is where we left off, right in the alien facility.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We have met with the Sea Empress. I'm gonna call her an Empress. I believe the species is just called Sea Emperor, but it's a lady. I gotta see if I get this guess on which portal it was right. I'm pretty sure it's this top one here. Robotic crabs. Not cool. They're fairly harmless, to be honest, but they will swipe at your player character if you're out and about. $611 meters. Now I'm curious if this is. This should be it. No, this is going to be... Based on that, this is going to be Lost River. This is not it. Alright, let's take a look at the 15 data bank entries, but I care about the flora here. Would have been in the sea. I don't see anything, but let's also keep in mind that I may have accidentally, the time that I first visited the mushroom forest biome, accidentally quit without saving, and I had to redo some of that offline. I may not have, may have been in such a hurry to try and catch myself back up for the next stream as to not have to repeat content that I may have forgotten to do a scan if a scan's available. So was it this one? I know it wasn't the first one, which was if you're coming in from the main door, the bottom left or behind left. That last one was the Lost River. So does that make it this one, or is this one? That is Terrifying Entrance. It certainly is. It's the one that is pretty deep down. I was not a big fan of that one. I don't know where it goes to. I started floating up, or trying to rocket up in the prawn to see, but I didn't make it very far. It just started. It might have also been night, but it just started. It was just nothing but a ball of blackness around me. Couldn't see anything. Wasn't my favorite time. So this then should be the mushroom forest biome. This should also allow us to get back to our shallows base and check for some of the other ingredients that we're going to need to craft. 239 meters seems to be par for the course for that, for the depth. Pretty sure we're at the right one now. This is definitely it. I need a fungal sample, is what I'm after. So your hint the other day about needing plant life. Let's see. I can't scan these. But I can slice them and get. That's what I wanted. This fungal sample here. Okay, I think I have the rest of the ingredients available to me at either my shallows base or at my Lost River base 900 meters down. We're going to check the shallows base first. We should be able to get there fairly quickly. Usually we, every time we've come over here, we've taken the sea moth, so this will be a little bit different to get back. Oh boy. Reef backs off to the right there. I have been to this wreck, right? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure this is the one that I panicked and died at, yeah? Looks like it. I'm 99% sure this wreck was responsible for my second death. It's down here. got those plants. Oh, does this go down to like glowing mushroom? Oh, I can't see because of the dust. I need to go back to the shallow space first. I don't want to just randomly drop down there. The prawn doesn't have all of the vertical movement that one would necessarily want. Like dropping straight down a hole like that. That would be how to go down to proposed Degassi habitat, down to my Lost River beacon and small outpost. As I said, we want to check our shallows first. We're closer to it anyway. So apparently by beating up the sawteeth a few days back, they've stopped stealing my cameras out of their docking ports. May not have quite spawned in all the object entities while they showed up. All right, let's see.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We need... I have a sea crown seed and a fungal sample. I need a bulb bush sample. That's down at 900 meter base. Ghost weed sample, also down at the 900 meter base. The eye stalk seed, though, I think is in my containment chamber. It is. Hey guys, how you guys doing?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. So the other two items should be down below in the depths. We'll have to see. We'll probably take the Lost River entrance back to the alien facility there. It'll probably be the quickest and easiest. I'll have to see if that ghost Reaper Leviathan is gonna pick some more fights with us on that. When we came out of it and went back to base, he seemed okay with it, but when we wanted to go back down, he wasn't too happy with us. I wonder, I've never been up in the deeps there. I wonder if there's some leviathans that are kicking around up there. Not that I particularly care to run into things that can, you know, wreck my machines and keep me alive, but it does make me curious. one thing about the Cyclops, it tends to get stuck on like this smaller stuff that you'd think you could walk over. Tends to sometimes get a bit stuck on that stuff. Hey, buddy. Don't have any lights, so you should be fine. You, on the other hand, are likely going to be a jerk. There's two of them. And sometimes they just randomly teleport away. Not sure if I should be expecting an ambush from the one that I didn't smack a bit with the drill there. Somebody in Kentrixie, that might have been you, I'm trying to remember, mentioned that they go after me because I'm infected. If that's the case, would that mean that once I cure my infection, that they'll just kind of leave me alone? Or are they still going to be a giant pain in the ass? Ooh. That would be nice, because I get real sick of getting teleported out of my vehicles in sometimes the least ideal conditions. Let's try and sneak past this sea dragon. Teleport. Let's get back in the prawn quick. So I managed to get the guy that usually is here stuck over there. I don't know how. I know how it happened. I don't know why it happened. He picked a fight with me while I was in the prawn hugging the other side. And ever since I forced him to retreat kind of into the rock face, he's kind of just stayed over there. You can see him go in and out. He'll still come after me if I go close enough. I've also stopped using my Cyclops, but I did manage to get it past him the other night. It's down here now. I did have the shield, so that probably helped, but...
Emergency. Starvation imminent. Seek calorie intake immediately.
Let's see if we can...
Seek fluid intake.
Alright. Back to base here. And it's gonna stutter while it renders in all the legs. Do I have inventory room? Alright, we're gonna fix this, because I'm used to knife being on 4, repair being on 5. Stasis on. 3, 2, there we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right, all my food is like for big. Let's quickly make some, it's not a very open one, room. So, there, and I need one more piece, but apparently my character is getting pretty hungry.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I'm aware that I'm eating excess amount. So, I have a couple pieces of flora that I didn't have before, which I'll probably put in a grow bed here, but I want to get this infection cured. I'm not sure if it can have any detrimental effects. It's kind of indicated that it could kill me if I don't deal with it. But I'm not sure if that's how accurate that is. Ghost Weed is outside. The pustules that I have on my hands. Let's go outside because apparently we can't see them. So those are supposed to be the sign of a stage 2 infection. Okay, we'll see you when you get back. Those are supposed to be the sign of a stage 2 infection, which stage 3 is supposed to be like mutations, and then stage 4 is like, you're dead. Yes, Ghost Speed is over here. Alright. I only think I need the one of these. I know there were multiple eggs, but I just think we inserted into the console because that's what the console wanted, and then we're good to go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We'll find out. If we need multiple, we'll have to get more sea crown. Actually, I should get another sea crown sample while I'm down there to plant in my gardens up here. Alright. Up we go. Let's go pay a visit to this other ghost Reaper Leviathan. I wish I could grow those vines. I think that'd be cool. I was like, let's just go around the left, see if we can go by and notice the rest. Part of me's just like, go straight down the center, beat them up along the way. We'll just repair up here. Usually, he gets 18 to 27 points of damage in. I mean, why chance it? What are you doing, buddy? There's 9 points. $18. He's backed off. He doesn't like my drill. Oh, he really doesn't like my drill. He's never chased me over here and screamed at me like that. I mean, pretty sure it doesn't tickle. Maybe it does. Maybe it scratches an itch and he's like, come back, come back. I need you to scratch more. Pretty doubtful on that, but maybe. Aha. No one would like to be drilled. When you phrase it that way. Looks like my stream is a little bit further behind than it sometimes is. Here we go. Is she gonna talk to me? It looks like she wants to. Feels like I'm getting dangerously close to something swallowing me in one bite there. Sea Emperor Juvenile. I can scan him. Can't scan the Sea Emperor though. Or Empress. Well, that's a bit weird. The door is open. This didn't bug out because I opened the door first, did it?
My young are swimming for the shallows. I thank you. Their freedom is my end. What will it be like, I wonder, to go to sleep and never wake up? Perhaps next we meet, I will be an ocean current, carrying seas to a new land. Or a creature so small, it sees the gaps between the grains of sand. Farewell, friend.
Wait, that's rather depressing. Well, goodbye. I don't think that cured me though. Nope. Hmm. Did scanning them maybe give me an indication? Takes her a while to die. That is very depressing. Go to the babies. Oh. Cool.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. No remaining sign of bacterial infection.
That should mean I should turn this off. Can I get reinfected? I mean, the bacteria is supposed to be all over this place. And I got super second stage of infection. Oh. When I went into the one wrecked laboratory. It does not work if I take the prawn suit on it. I wondered. I tried. This is where they like thousands of years dead old aliens show up and ambush me, right? That's how this game works? That was the wrong way, wasn't it? fine. I didn't like that sound.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Guess I'll leave it in the corner here. I think I can run faster than the prawn moves, so. So I guess then it's on to working on building a rocket. Maybe I want to stay here. Infection's cured. Got a stable habitat going on. Ah, it went dark. I'm gonna assume that means it's off. So I'm trying to determine if that was like game music noise, if that was the facility, or if I just heard something super creepy. A large dying creature. Comforting. Dying doesn't mean dead, and not dead means still can kill. Me, that is. Made it very difficult to kill anything in this game, which is... So it just sounds like that? I threw the rocket wasn't in when you played last, so wonder if they've added anything along with the rocket that might... I mean, it feels like it's like an easy... So you're saying this thing should not bother me. I don't think that's the case. That thing seems very interested in me still. Maybe not, I don't know. So I'm thinking rocket platform. Oh yeah. Even the best of story single player games can only play so many times before it's like, all right, seen it all, done it all. Advanced theories. Watch all data, use synthesize. feel like my PDA is just not aware of the conversation I've had with the sea Empress that kind of confirms some of the stuff that's like, yeah. Well, I have been reading all the PDA information for the most part. I mean, there's some a few pieces like with some of the fauna and flora, and I haven't read all the artifact data yet. But the premise, as I understand, sort of rounding the island here is that island. Oh my god. World. Like, there's the part of me that doesn't like the precursors for what happened on this, and the other part of me that, like, if you read, there was a bacteria encountered that wiped out 100 and I think it was 47 billion of their population. That's an astronomically large number of people that die from it, and this planet was a research facility to try and find a cure. The methods that they used are pretty well, let's say they're not atypical of a very desperate species in that sense when it comes to, I mean, I'm sure if humanity faced the same thing, that, to be honest, we'd probably do some pretty horrible things trying to make sure that the species didn't die out. Sad to say, but it's kind of the survival nature of it. The outbreak on the planet wasn't intentional from everything that I read. It was, there was an actual accident. I can't remember which one I read that in, that caused the outbreak on the planet, which also led to all of them on this planet dying. Yes. The abuse, like the cutting open of the egg and premature extraction. So there's this other part here that, for me, when she was talking to me, she says that they couldn't hear her. So it sounds like she was trying to communicate with them, but they had no ability to receive or to communicate with her in the way that we can, for whatever reason. So I feel like when you can't communicate with something like that as well, like, it's one of those things that, if that communication had been there, I think that things would have gone very differently between the two species, right? But because that communication wasn't there, things were pretty shit. I hope that makes sense. I'm not trying to argue against or defend what the precursors did. More just have a talk and explain how I think, things just happen to play out and why they might have played out the way they did. Right. You know what I was trying to figure out? We're getting into an awesome conversation. I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do next. That's the platform. Cake. Yes, the platform, that is super cheap, I agree. I believe that once I have the platform, there will be other things that may not be quite so cheap. But we'll have to see how that pans out. Well, that is a super depressing sight. I'm not a fan of this view. But this is going to be like my best passageway between two areas. Ugh, I don't like this. That's not fair, Underwater Worlds. That's a cheap shot to make this the easiest way to transition between an island and the rest of the underwater points. No! Trying to get out. Had this last night too. Besides, I can't do that with the prawn, can I? No, I don't think so. This is where I got it last time. Or you just mean, there we go. Did you just mean like the sides over here? Mushroom Forest. Can't remember, but not one of the waypoints. Terrifying waypoint. Lost River. Right? You know, I don't know if I have all the titanium. I think, oh, I might already have the ingots built. I did build a few ingots. So let's see what let's try and build this platform. I'm assuming it's a rocket platform that I can't be like, I'm gonna build the rocket platform down here 900 meters under the ocean. I'm pretty sure that's not a thing. We're gonna fight our way past this guy. What is he doing? I'll grab this titanium, but that seems like a terrible idea. He doesn't seem super happy with me. Come on, bro. Oh, I'm getting stuck on stuff. That doesn't bode well in the fight. You had enough? He's at enough. It's one thing that I find here that well the part of me that's like super terrified of like these deep sea large leviathan type creatures coming out of nowhere attacking me, I almost feel like it's a bit like once you figure out a few mechanics here, it's a bit too predictable. And they back off, like that guy I feel backs off really easily. I think I've ever taken more than 27 points of damage from him in the prawn suit. Which I mean, I guess the prawn suit is, you know, your big beefy, I can take some hits. I'm not sure about the Cyclops since that thing's been super buggy for me as I know I know you saw me encounter. I just kind of avoided it. I deconstructed everything, mostly everything in it. Just played there was a dangerous game that I played where I was trying to get the resources out and making sure I didn't fall to my death. So I understand like taking damage and stuff, like creatures do back off, but other creatures, and I don't, maybe it's because I haven't fought like a real Leviathan or anything, or Sea Dragon, because I just run away from those. I feel that that's just suicide. I feel like not all creatures react as in like, it hurt me, I'm gonna back off. There are creatures that would be like, you hurt me, and now I'm pissed off, and I'm gonna wail away at you, and you are dead.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But part of what I was trying to get at with that was like some of the predictability in terms of like their area and stuff. Well, the part of me that's terrified of everything would not want this. I would like rather see like things like the Leviathan, like the ghost Leviathans, sort of move their areas, maybe depending on what the player's doing down in the Ghost River type thing, or they kind of maybe more migrate when you keep traveling in the same area, take the same paths. You know, they maybe pick up on it and suddenly surprise, not the safe route anymore. I know that's a lot more to try and code in and stuff. Don't get me wrong, but it's just got one of those things I think would add to the game in that sense. Lead, titanium ingots. I don't know why I left my storage area. Now, maybe I want to see how long it takes me to get over to that island if I take the seam off. Because I can know I can get over there successfully without anything horrific happening to me. I'm out of torpedoes though, I think. also wonder how, like, maybe I don't even have to build it at the island. Maybe I can build it at my Shallows base. The platform, that is. I'm not sure. "900 meters is its max depth. You can't take it any lower." I'm assuming you just mean that it didn't have the capability of going 900 meters previously. Unless I'm missing some super secret module nobody knows about. Ah, only 750. So despite that guy getting stuck over there, generally if I show up around here, he usually gets pissed off. Maybe he won't tonight. Yeah, you can't really go any deeper than the Lost River. I guess it just allows you to go down and do all of the Lost River with the Seamoth for the most part, except for the tree. You skim up the top there. So surprisingly enough, I have never found any other parts for the nuclear reactor at this point. I felt that it's been completely unnecessary to even try and get them at this point, though. Although I'm wondering if I'm gonna be forced to try and find it for this rocket thing, because I've got to power the rocket. I'm assuming I'm going to use the ion stuff. Maybe I'm going to need to use some of the uranite. Maybe I'm going to need to be able to make the uranium rods. And I don't know how to do uranium rods yet either. Assuming it's one of those things that would get unlocked once you build the nuclear, but not sure. Yeah, I took the prawn down all the time. I didn't trust my Cyclops to take it down. Last night is when I explored all the lava zone. With a lot of high tension for me. I'm sure it wasn't good for my blood pressure. Sea dragons make some awful noises. Pro Seamoth driver here. The reef backs are pretty cool, if not a bit noisy. So can I just like make the rocket platform here? Where is the rocket platform? Foundation. Is it something I have to make? Can't be something I make at the fabricator. Where was it? mobile vehicle bay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, not that. Oh, no! I don't know how to make this thing. We're just gonna go through pieces slowly. That's the thing, I just pulled up the blueprints and it was under the mobile vehicle bay section, but when I went to the mobile vehicle bay, I didn't see an option for it. It's an upgrade console though. That's what I'm saying here. Oh. Oh, I've derped. That's the upgrade console. Oh my god. Feel free to make fun of me here.
Cannot build here. Must be constructed in deeper water.
Deeper water.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Maybe I will go build it out by that island. It's got deep water there, right? That's a terrifying entrance. 1 kilometer that way. Saw quartz. Where's the... Am I just missing? Oh, it's blue. That's probably why I'm missing it. I like the blue. There it is. Should I build it out here, or should I try and keep things simple and... It's actually this one I care about, is the main facility exit, is what I labeled it. I don't know. There's some reef backs. Oh, here's the island. Anything terrible around here? Oh no, technical troubles. That's terrible. Well, I hope you're able to get them fixed there. Pop back on if you're able to. I'll move real. Gotta move rooms real quick. Okay, I'm assuming a laptop then.
Cannot build here. Must be constructed in deeper water.
I gotcha. This is partly terrifying.
Cannot build here. Must be constructed in deeper water.
This is where they get you. Okay. Oh no. Stop. This is turned into not my favorite piece I gotta do here. Deeper water, they say. Like, how much deeper? That seems like it goes pretty deep. Please drive out into the middle of the ocean where we definitely put big things that are going to terrify you and attack you so that you can build your way to escape. We feel this will enhance your desire to want to leave the planet. Oh. Is it night or... Oh man. The sun is going down. So I need to construct the rocket. Platform in deeper water. This is not my favorite part. Oh, those guys are jerks. What is that glow down there? It's very tempting. Bonk. So there is 0 chance that in the middle of the night when there is no sunlight and it is it's all dark like this, that I'm gonna push into open deep water. That's not my jam for sure. We've got the materials. I might just be able to theoretically drop it over here, but how deep does it have to be? Yes, I am a chicken. Oh, you got that right. Oh. Do you remember how I panicked when I got stuck in the one ship? That is easily a less version than if I were to drive out there in this dark where I can't see properly and be attacked. The panic, and it would probably lead to another death. And I desperately would like to not die. I'm happy to wait till morning. If this was an area that I had explored and I knew, that would be a different story. Like even if I knew there was like a Leviathan kicking around, generally that would mean I would know approximately where I might be okay to poke my nose. Still not really cool with this. You know what? Give me 1 second here. I'm just going to. Yeah, okay. Oh, this was one of those things that bothered me, is why was there an ancient earth blade here? Seems very weird. I just want to grab, like, something to wipe my screen. I've got a couple smudges on my screen here, and they keep throwing me off. Alright, I think that should be a bit better. Wow, friggin' Jesus! This is exactly why I'm going out in that open water. What the? Oh, what? Oh man, that. Where did that come from? When I started poking down here, I swear that was nowhere near here. And he ain't gonna be very friendly to me. And I'm pretty sure this shock thing isn't not going to be like, it's not gonna drive him away. Wait, did he just go through the rock? That's not very fair if they can go through rocks. Pay no attention to the noise that you heard over here, buddy. I'm gonna see if this is deep enough. Like, how deep does it want this platform to have underneath it? It's also a terrifying amount of empty water in my books.
Seek fluid intake.
I wonder if would I be safe on one of these from it? It's deep enough. Because that wasn't loud or noisy or attention attracting at all. Pay no attention to the sound of panic. Yeah. Yep. Ignore all of the panic in my voice as I'm like, please no. So this is pretty interesting. What do I need? I need a gantry. I'm gonna need a plasteel ingot, lubricant, and copper wire. Okay. You're not gonna tell me everything I need to bring back. Son of a. See, now I'm questioning how safe things are where I am driving. 'Cause, I mean, apparently we poked down there and managed to not aggro the Reaper Leviathan, but like I parked myself. I'm like, I'll leave myself here. You know, nothing's bothered me. Then I came back and poof, there he is, just swimming just outside range.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Fluids. We have the ocean for that, right? I'm not sure how much titanium I have at the shallows. If any. Likely not any. I'm pretty sure I took everything I had to work on that base that I had 900 meters down. This was the wreck that I wanted to try and find again. Phew. Excellent time management skills here. We need food, we need water. We'll stop at the wreck here and cut into it. It'll be fine. There's a PDA, so that makes it totally worth it.
Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, one of these. Could have got in here without having to cut through. I guess at the 3 water mark, I should probably gonna start dehydrating and taking some damage.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, that seems to be an increasing amount of damage taken. There is a chance that this is not going to end okay. Guns and bandages won't fix, right?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I have water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh.
Vital signs stabilizing.
So, copper wire, plasteel ingot, and lubricant. That's the other bad thing, is if I forget at this point, then I gotta go all the way back to figure that out. Ugh. There's the copper wire. Lubricant. I don't even think I have lithium here. I'm at a red mech too.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Probably be quicker to take the Lost River with the prawn. I don't have the titanium to make up here. I'd have to search for that. I don't have the lithium up here. It'll be quicker to go back down. See, I dislike being out in this open water like that. I'm not even really out. Oh! Well, yep, there's a reason why you don't. How many parts do you think that I'm gonna need to make for the rocket? What's your guess? You said the rocket wasn't in when you played, so I'm curious to think how many parts we're gonna have to craft. Oh yeah, they've changed them? Better from what you've seen, or?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I think it. Down to bare minimum of lithium too. Okay. I feel like the platform is cheap, but I feel like it's gonna make me go back and craft like a million pieces.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I wonder if I can build a fabricator on that thing. If not, I should be able to build a small land base to do fabrication. I'd need power, but that'd be solar power. I feel like I don't need these. Let's put them away. We're just preparing to maybe make a small little outpost type base. Also curious. I need a titanium ingot for that. Power cell. Glass, lubricant, lead. One more glass. So I'm probably just at the mobile bay there. I'm gonna make a sea moth that just kind of sits out there. Glass. You can never have enough of them, right? Just a fleet. Ever since I heard since I heard Paul Torgel's message about or PDA recording about the world having like so much lithium and you could feel the fleet of Cyclopses. If they weren't, if I didn't run into that bug, I was tempted to make a fleet of Cyclopses just for fun. What I'm seeing on my dashboard is accurate for my stream. It is super behind tonight in comparison to normal. Not sure why. Alright, bro. Let's duke her out some more. I feel like you can't. It's kind of weird. Like he's got a body, but I don't seem to be able to hit his body. Only his face. That's when I kind of see the blood for the most part. The hitbox feels weird. I feel that if I could damage him along his body like that, there's a chance that you could maybe kill one of those things with the drill eventually. He's got to have a hit point value. I mean, I guess he doesn't have to. I'd feel that it literally makes sense that if a player tried super hard enough, they could. Shave off enough of its flesh and it should die. No way the prawn's making it out to that. Oh, this doesn't count? I can't build on that? That's not... Can I build a foundation on it?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I guess I could use this. It's a bit deeper than I want based on friends in the area. Right. Oh, am I out of regular titanium? I think I
Power
am.
restored. All primary systems online.
Nuts. Need the plasteel, copper wire, and that. And quartz. What am I doing? Just want to do this. Alright. Should be fine near the surface, guys. Should be fine near the surface. I wonder if this thing can, like, because I know your sea bases can be damaged. I wonder if this thing can be damaged. vehicle, aerogel, wiring kit. Simple enough.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I don't know why it gives me the option to right click like that. I guess the teleporters haven't really bothered me. Noise still makes me think something's gonna happen every time I hear it. I don't think I have any aerogel left though.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Depressing sight. So based on how they're doing this, I'm guessing maybe 3 more parts. There'll be the boosters, and then probably the engine, and then probably like your main cockpit. Bet you I need enameled glass for the cockpit, which I don't have any stalker teeth. I'll have to actually go look for those. Not that it'll be hard with the scanner, but still. Wow. Did he just went up through the rock ceiling? I think he's coming back at me. Oh no. I think I moved where he was, where he goes. Huh. Maybe you can, by interacting with them and running away while fighting or kiting them, maybe you can actually change where they end up. With the exception of the sea dragon at the moment, and I haven't actually faced a reaper leviathan, not out in the waters there, but I feel like maybe the prawn kind of trivializes some of the stuff here. I mean, I don't have a problem with the ghost reaper leviathans at this point. It's just like, oh, there's a ghost reaper leviathan. Okay. In the sea moth, it's a bit different when I spotted that one, because the sea moth are a lot squishier, and I'm not sure if that defense. I really should just go out and see if the electrical pulse does anything to deter them. It's in the prawn suit, I think. So we needed the plasteel, we needed nickel, we needed aerogel, and we needed a wiring kit. The limiting factor right now is going to be the aerogel. I'm going to need more. Where's the organic component? The purple.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Purple sacks. I can't remember if there's any in this general area or not. What have I done? What have I done here? I am a Jesus mech. I can walk on water. I will bring salvation to the people. or the aquatic life forms. I like don't want to get off the water now. Don't know if I'll be able to do that one again. There's one, two, three. All right. And I've got a ton of rubies. Good to know a titanium node has spawned there. How did I miss this? I think I was too busy trying to be mechanized Jesus there. Hey, no worries, no worries. I'm gonna keep working on the rocket for now. We'll catch up with you later. Have a good sleep. Thanks for stopping by again. Just want to have. There we are. Just gonna make all of those into. Aerogel here. Aerogel. Aerogel. Error 404 not found. Let's go see if we, on our way back, we can check out and see if we glitched out the that Ghost Reaper Leviathan. It'd be very interesting to find out if we did. We'll probably be streaming for another hour here, and then we'll probably call it a night. I mean, unless there's a whole lot of people watching, want to check out the gameplay here, we'll probably cut the stream in about an hour here. I want to, if I'm not in the middle of live entertaining anybody, which is perfectly fine, then I'll want to catch up on a bit of sleep. I didn't get the most sleep last night. Had a very early morning, and day's been a little bit rough. I've had a nap. Once I got done from work, I did take a nap, but ideally I'd like to get some decent sleep so that tomorrow night. Oh, look at this guy! Look at this guy! The long range attack. I might have reset him back to his normal spot. Nope, he's flown off to wherever. But tomorrow night I want to have lots of energy. Probably try and aim to do 4 or 5 hour stream easily. It's Friday night. Should be able to have a bit of a sleep in on Saturday, but not too much, I don't think. As I mentioned, it's my daughter's 6th birthday coming up here. We're going to be celebrating her birthday this weekend. So I definitely will not be on during normal daytime hours this Saturday. I know I was last Saturday, but definitely not this Saturday. Saturday is not going to, at the moment, be part of my regular schedule. Saturdays will be intermittent. They'll be posted when I know for sure I'm going to be running a stream on a Saturday, 100%. I'll have the event. I'll have it posted as an event on the stream, so that people know that they can stop by and check it out. Music that's playing out here is pretty awesome, but like leads me to believe that something's gonna happen.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
quite have enough titanium for that. Grab the sea moth here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This one's my very basic one that I made just to ferry over to the rocket platform because, as we've discussed several times, easily multiple times in each of my streams, I have what I think is classified as at least to some degree thalassophobia, which makes playing this game very interesting. I know that some of my viewers do like to taunt me a bit, which is perfectly fine. Let's not get that wrong. It's perfectly fine. And call me a chicken when it comes to a few things, which definitely I'm being a chicken sometimes. They are 100% right. It's a rocket. We're building a rocket. This is the boosters. I don't know what I'm fueling it with yet. Watch, the game will troll me. I know it probably won't because I know that some of the other main streamers have posted their endings to Subnautica and everything. It's gonna take iron power cells. Alright. I was gonna say, watch it troll me and be like, you need 1,500 ion cubes to power this. So I need another plasteel, crystalline sulfur, kyanite. Guess who doesn't like that it's dark? This guy! I know there's a Reaper Leviathan in the area. I have had the pleasure of nearly meeting him.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Throws me off every time. I've been paying attention. I wonder if those little guys are still swimming around in that area, or if they become food for the Reaper Leviathan. Hopefully not. Kick me in the fields, why don't you, game? For those of you that don't know, the Empress is dying. grab the ion cubes here. We're going to need to make some ion power cells, so. Now it's going to regenerate, which is pretty cool. All right. I'm going to pull up a piece of data bank here for us. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about the wait there, guys. Gals. I don't think there's anybody here to remind me what I need. I know I need plasteel, kyanite, ion, power cells. That's the words I'm looking for. Betcha he comes screaming out at me. He's not my fan. So I don't think he's a fan of mine. To be fair, I keep shredding him up a bit, so can't really blame him. Don't think he's able to like use some electrical tool to repair himself like I'm repairing the mech. Weird. Didn't see or hear him. Okay. Almost back here. I don't remember what I needed for those batteries and whether or not I'm going to need to go out and collect some more resources. Maybe. We'll see. Kind of hoping I have most of the stuff here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Just don't know what I know I need. Those. I'll need. I actually need 4 silver. And I only grabbed the 3. Last silver there. I mean, we can always get more of that.
Seek fluid intake.
So we'll make 4 ion batteries, which will allow us to make 2 ion power cells, which is what we're gonna need. We have the kyanite. I need plasteel, so I need lithium. Which I currently don't have, but I should be able to find a node in the area. I'm certain of that. We're going to deposit this stuff for now. I don't think it was nickel I needed. I think it was something else. Can I? Oh, does it give me the blueprint so I don't have to? It does. Crystalline sulfur, that's the other. Wait. For a second there, I thought it said 1 of 2.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
See if there's some lithium underneath the surface here. Earlier we had this awesome, it's a bug obviously, but I ended up walking on this light colored water like it was a land surface. It's pretty cool. Alright, so we got the lithium, so we'll make the plasteel. In fact, oh, we're out of titanium! Don't worry, we can get some on the way back. Get some on the way back. And we should be able to also finish the construction of that second solar panel out at the other little room that we built that's powered just for the fabricator that we still haven't used. I don't think I've ever not made that jump. That's a bit embarrassing. Some titanium along this left side here. So we'll make an attempt to mine it and hopefully Mr. Ghost Trooper Leviathan that we haven't been spotting. Well, there he is. He's doing some weird stuff. He's gone and stuck himself in some weird geometry there. Feel alright mining this for the moment. I mean, he might get an extra 1 or 2 attacks in on me. I think I'll be fine in the prawn. Let's go, bro. He eventually spotted me. He was like, that guy! We're gonna kill him. He telegraphs his attack, though, with his scream there. So I kind of knew it was coming. Which makes, thankfully, less for any type of jump scares. Should be good for the titanium we need for the moment. We'll be able to build an extra plasteel ingot. Today. It's today, guys. January 26th. I have yogurt here that says it was good till January 25th. It's Greek yogurt, sealed. Kinda hungry. When I say sealed, it's one of the IGO pouches of yogurt, so it's been opened, but it's been closed up pretty good.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And I realize right now that I'm muted at some point. I probably had to cough or had some gas and muted myself there. I apologize. This has been very silent. I was saying this is not that hard to make, but we can just also cannibalize the one from ours. Okay. We're actually gonna head back to the shallows for a couple of minutes here with the sea moth. We need an ammo glass, which will require a stalker tooth, and I know for a fact I've used my last stalker tooth. So we'll need to actually go find some. Oh, we can get that when we get back. We're we need fiber mesh to finish that bed off. That's all. Make it out of creepvine. So stalker teeth are generally not the easiest things to find, without putting them on the scanner. To be honest, they generally are floating around. But they're usually in like the creepvine or like in the grass here, and you're generally not going to see them on your own. I mean, sure, you could carefully pick through, but it's very unlikely. We got that PDA earlier, eh? Maybe we should check that out. That was smooth.
Seek fluid intake.
Okay. Alright guys, I'm like gonna blow up my sea moth here just from sheer terrible driving. Like this is horrible piloting on my behalf. I won't even try to defend myself on that. I'm gonna need some quartz for the enamel glass. I might as well make one over here. I don't need to trigger that one. Let's fix our app. So we'll swap the scanner out to scan for stalker teeth. And then while we're waiting for the scanner to pick up stalker teeth for us, we can listen to that PDA and make some polyaniline.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Polyaniline will be hydrochloric acid. Just double check this. It's been a bit since I made it. So hydrochloric acid is the deep shrooms and salt deposit, and then polyaniline is gold and hydrochloric acid. Oh. I don't know if we can make all this up here. The only thing we have is gold. Don't have silver though for the wiring kit. I do have the deep shrooms, so we can make the polyaniline right away. Table core can be found outside. Copper wire. Just watch your teeth, don't worry guys. I'll leave the ones in your mouth, just let me pick up the ones that have fallen out. I think it's a pretty fair deal. I mean, we could also just kill you and rip them out, I guess. That's the way you really want to play it. Seems like a crappier option here for you though. Oh, that didn't load in properly originally. Just looking for some sandstone chunks to see if I can get that silver ore I need to make the wiring kit. Oh, sandstone for silver. Yeah. Just had to double check that real quick. All right. Nope, don't care about lead. I know where I am. Okay. Say I'm getting uncomfortable. But no, I shouldn't be uncomfortable at all here. Oh. Let's go. Let's go get the rest of this crafted here. You know, now I think about it, I don't think I can craft the Cyclops piece here because I believe it needs to be crafted on the Cyclops itself, which I think is kind of dumb, but whatever. So I need another computer chip. And the shield generator.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm not aboard, I left! Pretty sure I can't make it here, can I? No. what? We're just gonna take the sea moth down. A sea moth. Who knows? Maybe I have stuff in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I feel that being here, this is going to be the quickest way. Well, we're gonna finish the cockpit here, see if there's anything else that is needed for the rocket, and then we're gonna call an end to the stream. Well, maybe he does care. He was chasing me for a little bit. Maybe he's curious. Maybe he was just curious. So, I'm debating if I want to, like, it seems like I'll be able to finish Subnautica. Well, probably could tonight, but probably tomorrow. Probably poke around about, do a few things. I'm just trying to determine right now if I want to necessarily do a second playthrough right away. This is a really fun game. And there's, like, I mean, if I were to do a second playthrough, I feel that I'd probably drag it out pretty far. We'd probably be doing a lot of base building, resource collection. I've talked about doing some additional games. I didn't end up doing additional games this week, but likely next week there will probably be at least one other game on the table. I'm not 100% sure what that'll be, but if anything, it's likely that it'll be They Are Billions.
aboard, Captain.
That would be the likely scenario here. Would be some billions. However, we'll have to see. I know that the one game, I don't know when the game's coming out this year, but one game for sure that I want to do later on this year is going to be Biomutant. If you have any interest in that, I'm 100% going to be getting the game and playing that game. Or at least I'm 100% right now. I mean, I could find out something like terrible about it, or something that would change my mind on that, but that'd be pretty bad. Have to be like EA bought it and they're sticking microtransactions in to make any progress type bad. Yeah, I went there. Oh, I need copper. So I can make copper wire. Like CPU. That's locker, not copper. Oh, what do you know? Copper wire. It's like I knew that I would potentially need to make a bunch of things with copper wire like CPUs. Wait, what am I missing? I have the gold in my inventory. Oh, it's just there. Alright. CPU made.
All systems online.
Okay. We're heading back over. We're gonna put this cockpit on the rocket. See if there's anything else that it needs. And, very unlikely that we'll do anything additional, but we're gonna put it on. We're gonna be like, is it ready to go? Even if it's ready to go, we are not going to be flying it out tonight. We'll be ending the stream. And then we'll make our decisions tomorrow night on the Friday night longer stream. Did he really just cut? What? Did he like reset? Oh man, that might not be quite as safe as it used to be. I mean, I'm not super worried, but it may have changed. This always renders in really funny. Alright, let's put this cockpit on. I didn't put on that PDA at all tonight. You know what? We'll put that on before we go. I really want to know what that PDA, that last PDA we found says, or we'll read it, one or the other.
Neptune 1 rocket online.
Oh, snap. Well, we want to make sure that we're seen. So... Ha! We will be the big old yellow submarine in space. There we go. Hmm. Put it in white. We gotta do that in black. All right. Let's see. You know, I thought this was always silly. I thought this was silly earlier. I didn't make a mention of it. I was always trying to figure out what should I use the ion batteries for? What do I run out of a bunch? I did the habitat builder, but really, this is the thing that I just kill batteries on all the time. All right. Oh, it's a manifest. Okay. Bart Torgal. Age of disappearance 19. Ewing carving. All right. Well, I wonder, could I build on here? No. For shame. How do I use this thing? I bet we'll go up there. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thanks for those that stopped by. Thanks for those that chatted with me. Always enjoy it. If you like what you saw, by all means, feel free to give me a follow. You'll get notified when I go live that way. Or if you're just looking to support me in any way, I really appreciate it. If you're looking to catch up on this later, you can either view the videos here on Twitch, or I do upload them to YouTube. You can find them under my channel, which is Mr. Senior Derp on YouTube. If you want to contact me, feel free to shoot me a direct message here, or you can contact me through Twitter at Mr. Senior Derp, or email me at mrseniorderp@gmail.com. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody that stopped by. We'll save the game. We wanted to hit that quit button, but that would have been the wrong button. Thanks again, everybody. Hope everybody has a great evening.